All right, well, that was a dud.
Why the actual is it $1,000 more?
It's been a very interesting journey just seeing all of this like pre-production, I guess. Can you tell I work in video production in my 9 to 5?
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself.
Doesn't look much different, I recognize, but it will. But it will.
But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken, 'cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. I feel so free.
Good morning. I just did some paint samples to see if I like any of the colors that we already have on hand. This one up here, which I know you can't really see, is Alabaster. It's just a lighter, it's basically a warm white. On our walls right now is Whisper White by Bear, but Alabaster just has a little bit more of that warmer undertone than I think Whisper White does. Then we have Gravelstone, and I think that's a Bear color. And then down here we have Pashmina by Benjamin Moore. We're gonna let them dry and see how we feel. Both dried right now. Also, sorry, the dishwasher and the washing machine are going. But I think I'm favoring the top color, which is the same as the color that's in there. Which surprises me because it looks completely different and darker right there. And it looks really light and bright and like kind of like a grayish in this room. So like I know it'll look bright and beautiful in this room too. And obviously you can't really tell the difference of this one up here that much comparatively. But this one's Pashmina, which is in our bedroom. This one is Gravelstone and this one's Alabaster. And I think I'm favoring Gravelstone because it is warmer. It has a little bit more of those pinky tones that I really like. Yeah, there, you can see on the wall, and the paint just looks like it's peeling off of this wall, and you can finally see it from this lighting. And this is gonna be my project. I just feel like this color looks nice with the tile too. Or it's not darker than the grout, it's a little darker than the tile though, and I just think it's gonna be the move. This is also the same color as those doors, which means I might paint those doors Pashmina. We'll see. We're gonna cross that bridge when we get to it. Hello my beautiful creative humans, welcome back to my channel. Today is actually Sunday, aka the day I'm uploading the video you saw last week. So as of today I don't have any cabinet updates yet. I'm really hoping we can order those soon. However, in the meantime I really do want to get to some local vintage shops and thrift stores in our area to see if they have any hardware options. I thought I had our hardware option. I showed you guys this option last week. This is the hardware option that I used on our nightstand makeovers, and it's beautiful. It's like a really nice, like solid, heavy metal brass color, and I love it, and they're beautiful, and they're great, and they do have some really nice detailing that's ornate and cute, but I'm wondering if there's something at our local thrift stores or vintage shops that might be a little bit more ornate and cool, just to continue adding character into the space. I really just want to go look and see what they have. I'm also on the hunt for like a vintage style brass lamp because I ain't trying to keep using big lights. So those are the couple things that I'm on the hunt for, is hardware and a lamp, and also maybe some picture frames, but I digress. I know I have a busy week this week, and I also know that a lot of these thrift stores slash vintage shops are closed on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So since today's Sunday and they're open from like 11 to 4, we're gonna go today and see what we can find. And then hopefully later this week I'll have an update about the cabinets for you. But you know, in the meantime, we're gonna go keep ourselves entertained. Let's do this. All right, well that was a dud. I walked in there and I stopped recording because I got nervous, but I asked the lady, I'm like, do you have any like kitchen hardware, and she's like, no, that's something you get at Home Depot or Lowe's. And I was like, I'm aware. So off to the next one. I also don't think this one was a thrift store, or I don't think this one has any vintage or thrift items. It's more so just like eclectic home things. So off we go. Okay, take two.
Hi, how are you? Good.
Do you guys have any like eclectic kitchen hardware, like poles? Yeah. I'm kind of on the hunt for that.
I don't know if we do right now.
Okay.
We have like 15 different dealers, so I'm not sure what everyone has.
Okay.
They can think about it. We have from time to time.
Okay, good to know. So I'll keep it right now. Thank you, though.
What life was all about, that song had already been sung. I was going on, still minding my own business, never knew the life had just begun. You came into my life like a sweet embrace, swept me off my feet.
Oh my gosh, look at that lamp.
Made me whole again.
$80. Wait, yeah, $80.
I wanna see
I like that little one. Oh, there's two of them.
be the same again. I wanna see your face again.
I used to have one of these. I'm pretty sure my dad still does.
Satisfied yet. I have to see.
I just found it's similar to mine, and this one's listed for $80, so that's cool. This one did not work out, but there's a bunch of cool stuff in there, and definitely more the route that I was looking for. More of that actual vintage or like thrifted stuff where maybe I could barter a little bit, get the price down. We'll see. They did not have hardware though, so off to the next one.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings.
This place was such a win. I did not end up finding the things that I needed, but nonetheless, I found so much information. So as soon as I walked in, I was recording for a second, but then I got a little nervous, so I stopped. But the guy who I think owns the place or works there, works at the front counter, he told me about this place called Harold's Wholesale, which is like a family owned and started business where they have a bunch of really cool hardware, kind of, and like we might have to order it, but they provide like a bunch of options and different brands that they work with. So I think we're gonna go check that out. I don't know if we can do it today, so I need to see how far it is from me, but I think that might be what we're looking for. I was also searching for a lamp and some frames, didn't find those, but that's okay. They have a sale going on this upcoming week, so might be back, let's be real. Okay, I'm whispering because my husband's on a work call right now, but I just got word that our kitchen design revisions and quote is ready. So we're gonna look at it together. Updated quote is $6,000. What the fuck?
Also, why the actual is it $1,000 more?
I gotta figure this out, and I'm severely annoyed right now, so we'll be back. Hello friends, it has been a day since I talked to you. I left you when I was looking at that email, I think, with the revised quote. I was getting so frustrated in the moment because I just kept finding like some errors, and I was like, what's going on here? There's a cabinet in here that doesn't need to be in here. There are cabinet depths that don't make sense when we only have 18 inches to work with. One of them was listed as 24, and I'm like, I feel like we're not on the same page here. So thankfully, I sent back my notes to the company, and we're scheduled to talk on the phone tomorrow. Good morning. I should be getting a call from the cabinet company any minute now.
Please leave your name, number, and a brief message at the tone, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.
Hi Joey, this is Anastasia. Through this quote, that would be awesome. Thank you. Oh. Hey Joey, thanks for the call back.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry about that. I was helping somebody in the showroom.
No, you're good. Totally fine. Well, the two cabinets under the window, I just really want to ensure that they're going all the way to the wall. Right now on the floor plan overview, like, it just doesn't visually look like they're supposed to touch the wall, but like, I would love for them to be the full 18-inch depth.
Fix that on the design.
Well, I do want them to all be flush. I guess I just don't fully understand, like, if they're 18 inches deep, well, how come we need to pull them off of the wall slightly? Because the wall is only 18 inches deep total, so I'm just not understanding, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm a little confused here, too.
That whole wall just confuses me.
What they're doing here. I'm not sure why it looks like that. You're right. It should just be flush up against the wall if it's actually at 18 inches. But
yup.
I'm not sure what the gap is.
Same.
Well,
And
so I'm
then
going to have to double check with the designer to see why it looks like that and what we can do to make it look correct, or if it was just something that was done by accident.
those were my biggest questions.
For you and let you know and have that updated and sent over.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Joey. I really appreciate your help on this.
Yeah, you're very welcome. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks.
Bye. I think that went well. I think once he asked those to the design team and we get a revised quote that actually makes sense and like the floor plan actually makes sense, I will feel comfortable. I appreciate him acknowledging that things did not make sense and line up. Their design just wasn't adding up, and I'm not buying a thing until everything makes sense 10 times over. So that is that. I'm glad that it went well. Aside from that, we did make some little progress. Finally found a sink. I'll have you know, I take your guys' advice very seriously, so when you leave me a comment and you're like, don't buy a black sink, I trust you. Like, I've never done this before. I have a stainless steel sink right now. I don't know what's good and I don't know what's not. We've never done a renovation on this scale, so I want to do it with you guys. That's the whole point. Like, getting your opinions really means a lot to me, so thank you for the comments. I've always wanted the sink to be white, but I've been afraid of it because I've heard from so many people like, oh my god, it stains, it's awful. But if I'm hearing the same thing about a black sink, then I'm just gonna get the sink that I actually want. So we got a white sink. And it should be here by Thursday. And we're going out of town Friday, so I'm really hoping that she is here by Thursday. I've been really trying to get over to Harold's Wholesale in the meantime, but the problem is they close right at 5 and I work until 5, so I haven't had a chance this week yet to get over there, but I'm really excited to actually get there, hopefully sometime soon, maybe next week, and take you guys with me to see what kind of hardware options we got working for us, and specifically cost-effective ones. Our sink just got here, so we gotta grab this thing. Hello, children. Okay. sergeant in charge. This is it. You can't really tell, but that's her. It's quartz composite. This is what it looks like. Don't mind the rain. One more package just arrived. I think it's one. 2 more packages. Well, I've been having a rough day, so this is the best part of my day so far. So as you know, we got that lamp off of Facebook Marketplace, but it didn't have like a thing and a bracket to stick it to the ceiling. So that's what this is. It's a bracket so that it can hang. What is this? Ah! Wait. Oh! Okay, this is the water purifier faucet. And I'm really hoping that these gold tones match. Oh, she's cute! Look at her! She's beautiful. Ah! Okay. This is the soap dispenser. Oh, wait. It matches so good. That's literally perfect. No notes. If this one matches everything else. Oh, I need a flashlight. Let's make sure. Oh yeah, those are pretty dang close. Close enough where I think it's perfect. We went with this sink, which I know is more of that industrial vibe because it's my husband's favorite faucet and he does the majority of the dishes in this house. So, you know, we're not getting a vintage style one because the husband wants what the husband gets, and if he's gonna do the dishes, I will happily compromise. Thank you guys for being along at this ride with me this week and these past few weeks. It's been a very interesting journey just seeing all of this like pre-production, I guess. Can you tell I work in video production in my 9-to-5? Or this like pre-planning that has to go into renovating a kitchen, especially on a budget. I'm grateful for all of your guys' feedback and input and for giving me something to look forward to every day, especially on weeks like this week that are a little bit harder. Like, your girl's had a rough day, alright? But I'm just grateful to have you guys along this ride with me. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next Sunday.